here in the booth. Before we get out of here, is there anyone you'd like to say hi to? Shout out to your sponsors,
Yeah, yeah,
family.
yeah, for sure. Just thanks to my sponsors for getting me here and just supporting me this year. It's been a tough year so far, but just looking for hopefully get a good result here. Obviously, big shout out to all my family, my friends, my girlfriend watching. I love you guys all, and just thanks for loving me, and yeah, just looking forward to getting out there tomorrow.
All right, and with that, Jared Houston and myself, Steve Action Jackson, we're going to duck out of the booth. Manny Vargas is going to step back in here with another one of our pro riders. I believe he's got PLC lined up, so stay tuned.
Out there. I didn't see the entire heat. I was down on the waters, actually on the stairway with Seamus telling us to get out of the way so we can make sure he gets those video shots. But welcome everybody. This is the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, usec.com and net. Manny V here with PLC. As you can see, the guys coming in from heat number 6, Guilherme Tamega. Looks like he absolutely dominated that heat out there. PLC, how you doing, brother?
Really good. Pretty tired after the last heat. Condition was so tough and it was pretty difficult. But now I'm here to relax and commentate a little bit.
So we got the word that round number 2 will not go out. So
Okay.
now you can relax. And we got this
Well,
show
here,
underway. Heat
yellow.
number 7. We are rocking and rolling out in the water. Round number 1, heat number 7.
that's
Oh,
Waves are crazy. Oh, and it looks like
somebody
he
was
makes it.
in there. That was
What?
blue, Jose Otavio.
Oh, looks like it was an amazing barrel.
You can hear the crowd erupting on the beach right there from even from all the way up here. We're in totally an enclosed booth right here, and you can still hear everybody cheering down there.
Oh, look, that was pretty incredible. We only saw the wave exploding, and I believe someone was inside, but
I think the guys are pretty good.
here we have it's the guy coming out of the last hit.
All right, heat number 7 out in the water. We got Mitch Rollins in the red jersey from Australia. In white, Magno Passos in the white jersey from Brazil.
And we have Jose Otavio, the wild card in blue. And well, what a hit!
Udi Valadao in
And
yellow.
Rio in yellow. So we have one more
Oh.
champion,
Mitch versus the Brazilians.
pretty much.
Oh my, here's another look right there in the red. Mitch Rollins, the lone Australian, versus the 3 Brazilians in white. Magno Passos in yellow, Udi Valadao. And in blue, Jose Otavio. Jose was definitely shacked in that barrel. We saw him come out, so we'll see if the boys got that on the replay. But there you have it. Heat number 7. We're coming down to the wire of round number 1 here in the main event. So you were out there earlier today.
Yes.
How was it?
Oh, it was very difficult. We woke up this morning and we saw the conditions. We were like, we didn't know if it was on or not. We were just could see that it was massive and it was massive. It's way bigger when you are once you are in the water. So it was a very difficult hit. Probably one of the most difficult hit I had this year, I believe, with the conditions like this. And it's not like Mexico. It's not as perfect today. It's not picky. You know, there's waves everywhere and a lot of close out. So it's one of the most physical days I think I had on the water. Sure.
Well, I mean, we've mentioned it before. There's no channel. I
Yep.
mean, if you're going to paddle out in these conditions, you're going to have to duck dive, and you don't want these big sets coming down on your head. So duck diving, we saw Guilherme Tamega in the last part of his heat just getting drilled trying to get back out into the lineup. So there's no channel. The physical aspect of being the competitor today.
Yeah, I saw Tamega in the last hit being stuck on the inside. This happened to me too. I mean, it happens to a lot of people today. You have to be really ready today. You have to be. It's very hard to handle the moves too. Like we could see a lot of people today doing big moves and not being able to handle them. It's a very physical competition. That's for sure.
All right, so if you're not in your typical top physical shape, then you're going to end up. I mean, we saw it in the trials. There was a couple of guys who came out of the water, and well, actually one guy that I know of, I won't say any names, but he actually was throwing up on the beach after
Where?
his heat because he was so exhausted. But here we go.
Oh, here we have white Magno Oliveira on the big one. Let's see if wow.
I don't know if you got the memo, but Magno is now, well, I think Oliveira is his middle name, but he's going to be going by Magno Passos.
Magno Passos, all right.
Put that in your memory bank.
Okay. So no more Magno Oliveira, Magno Passos.
There you go.
Same guy.
All right, Mitch Rollins is the only one who has yet to catch a wave. Here's another look at Mitch
Oh,
Rollins'
this is Mitch's
wave.
last wave. I think we missed it. So here is the replay. Drawing a big line, going for a
Oh.
huge roll, huge extended roll, and well, let's see if he's able to come out of this. If he does, that's really impressive because that was a big wave.
Didn't look like there was, but look at the current. I mean, you were out there firsthand, and how strong is that current pulling out?
Very much. It's because it's and here we have blue up and
All right,
riding
here
for
he
like.
is.
Wow, that was heavy.
That's what you got to do. I don't know if that was intentional, but he was coming down the wave and looked like that was intentional. He ducked out of there before
Jose
you.
Otavio.
I've seen video clips of this guy online, and holy beep, he is crazy, man.
He has one section on the net. Actually, Jose Otavio for the matter was the first guy to ever land on a 720 on footage. So
Wow, they just popped that into YouTube, and
you can see on YouTube, you type Jose Otavio 720, and you will see a section from 2003, and it's one of the most impressive sections I've ever seen. And you will see a lot of footage from that wave. It's actually 100% that wave, and you will see what kind of action you can expect from the next couple of days.
oh my.
Jose
So-
Otavio is a big threat here.
The 40-minute heats in round number 1, was that a crucial move to increase the heat length to 40?
I think it was a very good idea. I mean, like this, if you think about it, it means 20 minutes for one wave, if you think about it, and that's good because it's very physical. I mean, they say we can catch 15 waves, but there is no way someone's gonna catch 15 waves today, and so I think 40 minutes is very important. Like you could spend 20 minutes not catching a wave easy.
All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 32 minutes out of the 40-minute heat out in the water. 12 wave maximum.
15.
15 wave,
That's what I mean.
15 wave maximum. Top 2 waves are score. Lucky for the riders in 3rd or in 4th place, they will advance to the second round. 1st and 2nd go on to round number 3. Listen up, people. We do have the winner of the last heat with Alex Leon. Alex, where you at, brother?
Thanks, boys. Well. Brazil gets their first heat winner of the day on home soil, Galami Tamiga.
Yeah, stoked to play nice with the crowd. You know, the crowd is here, and you gotta know how to play with the vibe because you can either take it good or take it bad, but it's a really good vibe.
Yeah, you got to be hungry, haven't you, to get out there and take a win down?
Yeah, I was feeling good, you know, and walking down the beach in between all those people screaming in your ears, you know, it's just an amazing feeling that I hasn't felt like for a long time, you know, since the last event here in Brazil, and you know, I'm so stoked to have this event back to Brazil.
Yeah, it's good to be back. First time for us guys here, but you must be pretty stoked. And do you feel a little bit of pressure being on your home soil here, mate?
Yeah, I think the pressure is part of it. You just gotta know how to play with the vibe. Like I said, you know, if you play wrong, everything's gonna go wrong. You know, if you take the pressure on a bad way, you're screwed, because the pressure's there. You know, there's thousands of people cheering for you, and you just gotta use that cheering in your advantage. You know.
Okay, well done, mate. Want to say a shout out to anyone?
Yeah, to my mom, meu pai, Fred, minha sogra, meus filhos. Amo vocês todos. Beijo.
All right, that was Tamiga. You came second in Chile, mate. You're looking to one better, aren't you?
Yeah, it's really important to keep the consistency, you know, and that's what I'm focused on. You know, I'm gonna try to focus on my consistency, especially here in Brazil. You know, is bigger for me than Chile.
Yep. Well done, mate. Have a rest. You're into round 3. Back to you boys in the booth.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, USEC.com and Net. Manny V here with current world champion PLC, Pierre-Louis Costa, and his lovely girlfriend is behind there she is. I don't know if you can see her. but she's chilling right here. This is it. We're coming down to the wire. Heat 7 and Heat 8 are currently the only 2 heats remaining in today's competition. I think we are going to hold off on round number 2, but don't quote me until we get into heat number 8. PLC, we've been talking already. The conditions out here, pretty heavy.
Yeah, pretty heavy. I mean, it's crazy. This beach break handles so much swell. Like it's very gnarly and it's so powerful. It's one of the most powerful beach break I ever saw for sure. And I expected it to be like Mexico, but it's actually more powerful.
Oh, wow. Well, Guilherme was on here earlier, and he said this is one of the best bodyboarding waves in Brazil.
Yeah.
And by the looks of it, I mean, you have a left wedge, you have a right wedge, and you got peaks all across the beach. And I can't
Yeah.
wait until it drops just a little bit, cleans up, and it'll be
Yeah.
pretty insane.
Wide open riding.
Here we
Michael
go.
Oliveira on a sick
Is he
wave.
coming out of that?
If he comes out of it, that was really one of the best barrels of the day for sure.
He's deep.
Unable to make it. It's very hard to make barrels.
All right. Yeah, well, we've seen Guilherme come and punch through a couple of bears, and we saw Guilherme during his interview right now, too. I mean, he was trying to keep his composure, but he looked a little tired.
And here we have the replay of Michael Oliveira last wave. Perfect scoop. He did everything good on this wave. Just the wave went too fast at the end and unable to come out. That would have been a very good score, but plenty of time remaining. And yeah, you're right. Tamega looked rattled.
Exhausted. The last 5 minutes of his heat, it looked like he was spending paddling back out into the lineup. Again, there's no channel here on Itacoatiara Beach. And you know what? It took me a long time to pronounce that correctly.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Yeah, I told you.
Itacoatiara.
There it is. It's tough. It's tough, especially if you speak English. I don't know how the French people are handling it, but Itacoatiara, it's pretty tough. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Saying it is tough, but riding it and paddling out into it is just as tough. But you know what? Everybody's doing a good job of putting on a great performance.
Yeah, I mean, you have the best riders in the world today. One of the best in Brazil, so it's going to be a pretty insane.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, hold on 1 second. There it is. PLC, stand by for 1 second. We're going to switch out your mic because I just got word we're going to fix that up a little bit. So stay tuned right here. You're going to hear me give you the play-by-play right now. Magno in the white jersey, bottom turning, bails his board, gets the heck out of there before pulling into the big closeout. Not much there. The importance in these kind of conditions of a proper leash and some heavy-duty fin tethers is definitely on the priority list as far as your equipment is concerned in these conditions. So we're getting the mics set up, situated over here for a PLC. Don't go anywhere. We'll, we'll tack on the time at the end, just like in soccer, for your TV time. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride. PLC knows who that is. USEC.com and net. Oh, man, I'm bummed you're not on the mic right now. I want to ask you questions about your board model and everything. So as soon as we get you back on board, we'll make that a priority. So, again, heat number 7, round number 1, 26 minutes out of the 40 minutes in the heat remaining. Mitch Rollins in the lead right now, 8.13 total combined score of his top 2 waves. Uri Valadao, he is currently in second. He's trying to build on. Look at that bomb. Oh, easily 7-foot, 8-foot bomb coming in. And that has no shoulder, has nothing on there. But the last heat, we were looking down the beach, seeing Ryan Hardy getting one of those solid right-handers down the beach. But again, still pulsing, big waves, still coming into the shallows here at Itacoatiara for the Itacoatiara Pro. And welcome to Itacoatiara. I'm going to say it as much as I can so I can make sure I pronounce it correctly throughout the entire event. So if you guys are still watching, we know it's really late in some areas of the world, and you guys are still tuned in and watching these massive waves pounding into the shallows of Itacoatiara. So, Pierre, it looks like we might be golden now.
Nice, sweet.
Test it. You're golden?
We good?
All right, we are good. Back in business, giving you the live feed. PLC and Manny V bringing you the live feed from the Itacoatiara Pro here on heat number 7, round number
Here
1.
we are blue open riding Jose Otavio, the local
Oh.
from this place. And
Nice.
it looks like he did a move but from this angle we couldn't see what kind of move he did. But anyway, he landed it, so it's going to be a scoring wave, very
not
good scoring
done
wave
yet.
for sure. And he's still going with another roll. I believe he did 2 rolls in the wave. Here we have Mitch Rollins at the back with a big roll
Ah.
and unable to make it. So here we had just had a nice exchange, and I think Jose Otavio will have the best of it.
All right, Mitch Rollins trying to build up on his lowest scoring wave of 2, which is 2 points, and Jose trying to build on a less than a
Here
1
we have the
point wave. Here we
replay.
go.
So here we have the replay. Let's see if we can see what he did exactly. It's
Yeah, it's still a tough angle.
I believe he did a roll, like a big roll, and after he did another one, and I think we're gonna have the score coming up really soon. But it should be it's the best of the hit for sure. So let's wait for the score, and we'll give you a situation.
Wow, I wonder how Mitch is handling out there with the 3 Brazilians. I wonder if the Brazilians are talking to each other in Portuguese and trying to psych Mitch out there, or are they on their own?
I haven't seen any other competitors in my hit, so I don't think they're gonna have time to speak.
Is that much water moving out there?
Yeah, it was. Especially during my hit, it was more onshore. I think it was a bit bigger too, and I didn't see any other competitor.
That was heat number 2, PLC in that heat, and he took that. We're going to see him in the 3rd round, but here's a look of round number 7's current situation.
Yeah, so here we have the current situation at the moment, and we have Magno Passos sitting in
go.
4th, who needs a 3.58 to get 2nd. Jose Otavio, who sitting in 3rd, who needs a 5.51 to get 2nd. Mitch Rollins, the Australian, needs a 5.76 to take the lead from Uri Baladao, who looks like he's got the highest scoring wave of the hit with a 7.38. So
Nice, Uri Valadao with a solid and commanding lead right now. But again, 40-minute heats, and we're not even at the halfway mark, so there's
Nope.
still tons of time for Jose and Magno to make an effort to get out of those 3rd and 4th place position. Again, this is a non-elimination round, which means 1st and 2nd will go into round number 3, bypassing round number 2. 3rd and 4th in this heat will go into round number 2. So, Pride, your board sponsor,
Yep.
and your board model. Give the viewers a little insight on your specs.
yeah, so I'm running for Pride now, and we have a new ranch coming up very soon. I think people really like them. We've been working a lot with Dan Sivers, the main shaper of Pride, and I'm very
Where's he out of?
sorry.
Where's he out of? Where's he shaping?
He's shaping in Indonesia right now.
Nice.
And yeah, he's always delivering me board at the time I need, and he's doing a very great job. And I think people will really like the new ranch. There's a couple surprises coming up, and I think people will be pretty psyched.
All right. So next time we get you up here, which I'm sure we will,
Yeah.
bring your board so we can show the Grammies
I
watching.
will. No worries.
All
And
right,
here
here we
we
are
are.
talking about. Look at this.
Oh, look, Magno Oliveira. Look at this wave.
Oh,
It's huge.
get in there.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
He just got absolutely destroyed on that. His board just dangling, tombstoning is what they
oh
call
my
it.
god.
Oh
That
no!
was heavy. And like being in the water, I know how he's feeling right now, and it's heavy. Very
You
heavy.
can't see him right now. He's behind that tree in the foreground.
It's much harder than it looks. Much harder than it looks. Oh, and still under the
Oh.
water looks like.
That's his second
Oh my
underwater
God.
wave right there.
That was
So
very
when
heavy.
you roll up to the beach, it looks like I rolled up. Nobody was in the water, so there's no perspective.
Yeah.
I thought it was to drop like dramatically 2 to 3 foot, but then you get somebody out there. Oh my!
I know it's pretty intense. Like I mean, even the small ones are big. I mean, I was in the water. My game plan was to catch the inside ones because they look like more potential, and they were like still like he's like 6 foot. So the big one was just scary. Oh, here we have Mike McCarthy and Maxwell getting ready for the next hit. We're gonna have Sam Bennett and Francisco Ferreira. So it's gonna be the last hit of the day, I believe.
That's right. So Francis is what they call him. He's local down on the other side of the
Oh yeah.
the outlet at Posto Cinco, Copacabana. He made it through the trials, and he is pumped to be a part of this main event. But Mike Stewart, living legend.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's sitting 4th right now in the ranking, so
Oh
it's very impressive. He got second in pipe, and he got 3rd in the last event in Chile, and he's here. Pretty amazing. And here we have Blue Jose Otavio open riding. Nice bottom turn, and let's see what he can find out of that. Boom, nice invert. And let's see if we can do another one of that, and big roll. That was really good. We didn't see too many people doing 2 moves on the same wave today, and that's really very good. I'm curious to see the score of and here we're gonna have the replay. So look at this small inside one, but still have a very good potential and nice bottom turn. Goes for goes for a really nice invert, tweaks it, and lands it perfectly, and then goes for another move, another nice decent roll. So should be a good score. Rosetta could take the lead after that wave, I believe.
Yes, he comes in as a wild card and well-deserved wild card. Again,
Yeah.
I just type in his name and write Brazil bodyboard after his name in YouTube search box, and you're going to be amazed at some of the stuff this guy
Yeah,
has
yeah.
been doing down here in Brazil. So definitely keep an eye out for him, making it through a couple rounds, at least a couple rounds. So
Yeah.
we will see coming in the next few days. And the forecast for tomorrow, what'd you hear?
It's gonna be smaller tomorrow. So in
How
my
much smaller?
oh, here we are. Wait. It's gonna be a little bit smaller. It's gonna be. I think tomorrow we're gonna see more moves. I believe because it's gonna be cleaner. And today is really big. I mean, it's very hard for the riders to catch the waves. It's very difficult. I think tomorrow is gonna be more of a exciting show.
All right, stay tuned. Tomorrow we should be going live with round number 2. We might even have to punch out round number 3. The
Okay.
check-in time for the riders is
Probably 6:30.
6:30.
Early check-in.
There you go. 6:30 early check-in for the riders. So if we get the green light, it looks like we will go with the first heat at 7 o'clock, but we will have that Dawn Patrol live feed at 6:45, 6:50, so make sure you're tuned in at that time tomorrow morning, Brazilian time. I know it's really late for some of you Australians, late midnight hour, but holy mac, look at that
Oh
thing.
my God, these lines are crazy. When I
Oh.
woke up this morning and checked the wave, it was I was like, well, it's gonna be tough.
Oh, my. Whew.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to go out there right now.
Yeah, it's
Are you taking your lady out there after the contest is over?
not no, we're not gonna surf today, I believe, but yeah, we're definitely gonna find some place to surf for sure.
All
I
right.
can't wait.
All right, so you know what? I got word that there's a actual party for the event tonight, which is kind of interesting to me since we're in the middle of the main event rounds. I know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're not going to be there,
No, we will not be there.
especially if you got a heat coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's not the kind of condition you want to be hangover.
No, exactly. So I'll give you the report from the party tomorrow.
Here we have Sam Bennett with the white Raishi going in the water, listening some tunes.
I think the headphones actually help. If you want to tune out people, and I've noticed some Groms somehow sneaked into the competitors area and were trying to get autographs of some of the riders heading out into their heat. You got to be kind of focused to be able to handle these waves.
Yeah,
but
yeah, of
the
course.
headphones get you out of that element, and people aren't going to want to bother you.
Yeah, it could be a tactic, but could also it's also like something that a lot of competitors do, listening music before the heat, and Sam is one of the many who likes to listen to music.
He's probably not even listening to music. No,
Maybe
I'm
not.
sure he is.
Maybe
sure
like
he
King is just listening Al Pacino speech.
is. Really? Well, Kingy isn't here this event. Do you know the reason why?
I think this year is chasing his qualification for next year. So and he already have two decent results. He's already got a first and a second in the trial. So the only thing he can do better is win another trial event. But this is not his priority now. I think his priority is to look at these lines. His priority is to
Qualify.
and to do well in the JQS. And I think his next event will be wherever is the next JQS. So that's his main focus now, and he wants to spend time with his family. And he's been on the road for a while. Like he's been attending Chile, and
I know your girlfriend Ruth can't come with you on every trip.
yeah,
So how hard is it having a relationship when you're on the world tour?
it is hard. Like it's very hard. It's very hard to leave because you miss the person a lot, and you wish that person on your side. So it's very difficult sometimes, like when you're away and not having a person like to support you. And but she's here now in Brazil, and I'm super happy, and that's gonna give me, I think, what I need to do good.
All right. Well, check it out, PLC. We do have a little break in the action, so we'll be back right after this. right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, one more time, this is Manny V and PLC in the hot seat, bringing you the live feed for the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, USEC.com and Net PLC. How we looking out in heat number 7?
So there is 40 minutes remaining, and here's the situation. We still have Magno Passos sitting in fourth, needing 8.5 to get second. We have Mitch Rollins in third place, who only needs a 4.78 to be second. Jose Otavio in second place, and Yuri Valado in first, the 2008 world champion.
All right, there you have it. That's the latest and greatest from heat number 7. And I just got handed the schedule for tomorrow, Monday, the 11th of June here in Itacoatiara, Brazil. We are going to start off with round number 2 at 7 o'clock. Then we do have the green light for round number 3, and we may even go into round number 4 pending the conditions tomorrow. If we do go into round number 4, we will finish the transmission and event at 3:10 p.m. So a full day of action here in Brazil could go down tomorrow, but for sure, rounds 2 and 3 will go out tomorrow. So,
Okay.
how tough is it when you have back-to-back rounds?
Oh,
But
we
first-
have White Magno Oliveira on
Oh!
the solid left. Let's see what he's gonna do. Oh,
he-
I believe he went to hit that section. Now, if he landed, that's the question. Actually,
We-
two questions: did he land and what he did? And here we have Mitch Rollins on a nice
right.
wedgy one. Oh, that's a nice drive. Let's see if he can bottom turn it.
Whoa, how's that
And
bottom
how
turn?
does this bottom turn? That was incredible.
Epic.
That was an incredible wave. And here he go for a second roll. That was an amazing wave from Mitch Rollins.
Oh, bailing. Where's his
Wow.
parachute? He looked like he dropped like 10 feet from the top of the wave straight to the flats, but he landed in the right spot and was able to get in and get out of that wave. Uri Valadao, former world champion right there.
Well,
Oh, my.
I think Mitch's wave was pretty damn incredible. I mean, he did 2 rolls, but that first roll was just incredible. The bottom turn on the first roll was just
Talk about
classic.
his bottom turn.
Yeah, classic from Mitch Rollins. Look, it's so low in his rail, and that was an amazing roll. I love to see that kind of stuff in the comp, and he lands it perfectly, and he's lucky to find another section to go do another one. So that was an amazing one from Mitch. I'm curious to see the score on that one. And maybe the
Wow.
third one. I don't know. No. Did he?
I don't know. Well, Mitch Rollins, he is very amped right now. He's looking for a world title. That's what it's missing in his record of achievements, and he definitely won that contend for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's one. He can win so easy the world title. I mean, so many people can win, but Mitch already has a win, and he's hungry. He wants it. I mean, he's one of the most competitive guy I know on the tour, and I mean, this is his condition and a lot of waves too, and he's dangerous in any waves really. So we could see Mitch Rollins winning the world title this year for sure.
Talk to us about the venues. I've mentioned it, and I think it's unbelievable what the 2000. Whoa, how's the little foam balls?
Oh wow.
That's cool. Welcome to Brazil,
yeah.
the magical land. But the 2012
like it's snowing.
venues, it's still going. Watch out, Udi.
It's
It's
not
going to
snow.
land on them.
Okay.
Oh, what did I say?
Nothing. Oh, here we have Magno Oliveira play. Oh, look at this wave.
All right, this is what was going on while
Let's
they
see
were
what he
splitting the
did
peak.
out of it. And
Oh, no, that's live action right there.
that was heavy. Oh my god, and unable to make it. I mean, Magno didn't make any move this hit, and when you know how fit and strong he is, I just show you how heavy is a wave.
I know he,
d-
right there, he's putting back his fins, or his
Well.
fins blew off.
I mean, we have a replay of Rivaldo's waiting.
So I was mentioning it when your microphone wasn't on, but the essentials of having a strong leash and fin tethers as part of your equipment. What do you got going on?
I have a creature leash, my pro model right now, it's working really great, and now I actually have some fin savers, some stealth one, and so far I didn't lose my equipment in the water, so
Perfect.
good, very
Yeah.
good. Very good, very good. Yeah.
Oh, look at that
wow.
down the beach. Just a freight train unloading a fire hydrant spit out of that wave. Look at that.
Wow, look at these lines. I mean, it's massive today. This is
Oh,
gonna be the biggest, I think, day of the waiting period. So
It's a good thing we ran today.
no, I think it was a very good option to run the comp today. We saw some big wave surfing action today. It was very difficult for us, but I mean, we're ready. I mean, this is part of the being on the tour right now. You have to expect to surf condition like this, if not worse. And well, I think everyone was ready.
Man, there's so much water moving out there.
There is.
Your home break
Compared
compared to this.
my home break compared to this. Right now I'm living in Portugal, and I will compare this wave to maybe to Nazaré.
Okay.
I mean, the power, how powerful it is, and how big it handles. And it's also very similar in France in La Gravière.
Okay.
Just doesn't handle that big, but I mean it's the kind of same kind of setup.
So you do have time to practice for these kind of conditions.
I surfed similar condition, but I don't think I surfed it that big. I mean, who practice in waves like this, really?
Exactly.
Besides the locals like Jose Otavio and Dudu Pedra and Kalani. Thing is, they have I
An
mean, they're doing good.
advantage.
Yeah,
They
they
have
have an advantage for sure. And now here we have the situation with 9 minutes remaining. So Magno got a 8.18
Oh,
on.
doctor.
Well, so he's still sitting in fourth, unfortunately. But all he has to do is to replace his 2.33, and he will get he will jump to second. Jose Otavio sitting in third with a 5.88 and a 5.03, who needs a 5.14 to be second. Mitch Rollins in second place with a 6.13 and a 4.88, needs a 5.76 to be first. And Yuri is still in the lead with a 7.3 and a 4.5. So really close hit. Everyone has passed the 10-point marks. So very close hit.
They can't let their guard down because anybody can take that first
No,
and
no, no,
second
no way.
place spot, with 8 minutes remaining. But now what's happening is we get these big sets that come in, and then all of a sudden this rip current forms up, and for about 3 to 4 minutes, it's just messy. You're lucky if you get any waves after the sets come in. So there is time for this little area to clean up, and then we might see another solid wave being ridden.
Well, yeah, you're right, Manny. And looks like I think Magno got the highest score of the day. He's still sitting fourth with the highest score of the day. But all he has to do is to get his 2.83 to be second. And
The highest score of the day, I believe, is an 8.88 from Amory Laverne's deep barrel ride.
8.88.
Yeah. He
Ah,
came out of a
okay.
deep
Well,
barrel
I
ride.
missed that wave because I was in the previous hit, and I was
Getting ready, getting psyched. Look at that.
no, I was getting out of the water.
Oh, that's right.
It took me a while.
Getting out of the water, getting psyched.
Yeah,
Look
for
at
sure.
Look at the landscape. I'm
I-
waiting for a dinosaur to come out of that valley over there. This is amazing. Anything like this in France or Portugal? Or is this one of a kind right here in Brazil?
We have beautiful landscape too in this country, but I think Brazil is very particular with those jungles and everything. It's incredible. It's an amazing setup.
What do you have planned on your after contest itinerary?
After this competition, my girlfriend and I are going back to Portugal, spend the summer. We're gonna spend some holiday in the south. After I'm gonna go to France. We're gonna,
Sagres?
yeah.
Am I
near
allowed
the-
to say
no,
that?
it's yeah, you're allowed. You're allowed.
It's not localized or anything like
It's
that?
no, it's good. It's good. You can say it. And after we're gonna go to France.
Okay,
Gonna
cool.
take time to visit my family, and I think the next event will be Mexico. So until there,
Cool.
plenty of good times and.
Bon voyage. Mitch Rollins
you.
waving, trying to get some inside information, or is he scared from
Oh,
that
here
little
we
turtle
have
out there?
yellow Yuri Baladao. Open riding on the last wave. Oh, it's a nice wave.
Oh, is it gonna stay
how's
open?
this
Is it-
barrel? That
Oh.
was insane. That's one of the best barrel of the day for sure. And a massive roll
Nice.
to finish the wave.
Can he hold on through the
If
whitewash?
he holds it, that could be very, very, very high.
Oh,
But that barrel was insane. I mean, I think one of the best barrel of the day. So,
it's clean. It stayed
Wow.
open.
well, Uri Baladao, 2008 world champion, who just find a very, very nice barrel in this hot condition, and that should be very, very, very well rewarded. Here we have the replay. Look at this.
Unreal.
Nice bottom turn. He enters it, deep barrel, and that wave speeds out, and he comes out with the speed. That should be one of the best wave of the day for sure. And a nice big extended roll, but it's so hard to handle your move there. I mean, even for a guy a guy like Yuri who has big shoulders and is very fit, it's very, very difficult. So that's going to be very interesting.
Uri Valadao is following in the footsteps of the dominating competitor of Guilherme Tamega from Brazil.
Yeah.
A lot of strong competitors, fierce competitors coming out of Brazil.
Yeah, Brazilian is with a land with so much talent. It's pretty crazy, and we have 3 world champions already from here. We have Paulo Barcelos, Uri Baladao, and Guilherme Tamega. Guilherme Tamega got 6 of them, by the way, and so many second place in the world tour ranking. So Tamega is it's yeah, it's the best competitor in the world for sure. And it's only
from 1993. You know what? Jackson knows the
I
stats
think
on this.
94. I think he won his first world title in 94.
From 94 to 2004, I believe he was in the world rankings in the top 2, except for one of those years. So that's
Yeah.
how dominating this guy is. And Woody Valadao coming out of the water, running down the beach.
Yeah, it's here we go. I think he got a 7.5 on his last wave.
Wow.
So he's now sitting far away in the lead. Not so far away, but he's got two high sevens. So he's really sitting comfortably in the lead. Mitch is still in second place, and then needs an 8.75 to take the lead from Uri Valadao. And here we have White, Magno Olivia, who
Oh, get out of there.
I think Magno knows he only needs a 2.83, which is nothing really.
Yeah, but 4 minutes remaining, and if
I know.
he needs to come in a little bit to the inside to catch one of these smaller ones, but you're risking getting cleaned up by the big
You
sets.
risk getting cleaned up. You risk to leave the opportunity for another guy to get a much better wave, and he knows it. He's a very, very good competitor. He knows what to do, and only 3 minutes 40 now remaining. So
Oh no.
let's see. It's gonna be interesting.
Well, Mitch Rollins is holding steady right now against the 3 Brazilians in his heat. In second place, Jose Otavio. He is in third place right now, and you can see he only needs a 5.14. Magno Passos, that 2.83 is all he needs to get in
That's
that
all he
second
needs,
place,
yeah, it's-
second place spot. And it looks like he only needs, less than a 4, or if he gets a 5 on his next wave, he's get into the first place spot. So Magno just
Yeah,
needs that
it's true.
small-
It's true.
He just needs that small, clean, multi-combination move wave, and this could be it right here. Taking a look.
Here
Magno
we have
Passos.
Magno Olivia look at his nice left. Let's see what he can do out of. Wow.
So all right, so
Wow.
let's go back to Magno's
Tell me.
wave.
Yeah.
He turned around. He looked like it was going to shape up. From that perspective, do a lot of the waves look like they're going to form up?
Oh, it's so hard to know what the wave is gonna do today. It's impossible. It's very easy to say. It's impossible. So that's why Magno went on this wave. It was a closeout, but you don't know until you go. And yeah, I think he did very well though. I think he will be in the lineup very soon. And I mean, yeah, 2 minutes 30, and all he needs is a 2.83 to jump into the second place and go straight to round 3. Oh, and here we have Jose Otavio. Look at this wave. That's
Oh
a nice
my.
wave. Oh
Get in
my
there.
God! Look at this wave.
Is he going to come out of that? Is he going to come out of that?
He came out, but
There
he came
is!
out.
He made it out in front of.
Where?
Oh, the crowd is erupting down on the water.
Where? I don't believe he came
That
in.
bottom turn was insane. Where
Oh
everybody
my
else
God.
probably would have went straight. He pulled in and just narrowly escaped the lip. Oh,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That could be a 10-point
Goodness.
ride.
That
That could be one of the first 10 of the comp.
I'm gonna say that will probably be one of the highest scoring waves of the day for sure. Let's
I mean,
take another
look at this replay. Big set.
Oh.
Heavy. Look how heavy is that wave. And he handles it so good. At this point, I thought he was gonna.
Yeah.
I thought he was done. And look at this. Oh my God. I reckon that could be a 10. If not, it's gonna be close to. And I don't know how he came out. You can see here, just here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
there he
look
is
at him.
right
It's
there.
here. But I don't know how he handled it.
Unreal.
Well, I mean, he was invited in Nazaré a couple years ago. He got second, and he handles some of the biggest moves I've ever seen. So he's one of the strongest competitors. I mean, he practices here every day, so
What
you
is the
got
reason-
to be ready.
What is the reason why he's not on the Grand Slam series the qualifying series, and why isn't he following the tour? We're gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, it's a tough question. I think Jose Otavio.
Is he a family
one-
man?
I don't know. I don't know that, but I know that he's one of the best Brazilian for sure. And
Yes.
if you ask anyone here around, they will tell you the same. And if you, I really advise you to go on YouTube, type Jose Otavio 720, and you're gonna see you're gonna be impressed.
Yeah, this guy is phenomenal. And I hear the crowd roaring.
Let's see what's the
Everybody's
score.
cheering down on the ground. And I think they heard the scores from the beach commentator Bruno before we have.
He's gonna jump to first place, that's for sure. But I'm curious to know the score.
Well, he's on the hunt for 5.14 for second. As Mitch Rollins wait patiently, Mitch could be knocked out of that second place spot and have to deal with round number 2.
He will be. But it's not finished the heat yet. Or 10 still remaining. It might be finished actually. And look, we have Magno Olivia.
That was sweet.
Well, if he
Nice.
handles that, well, that could be a completely different situation.
Can he get out? No.
Oh, I didn't make it. That would have been a 2.83. That's a shame.
Uri Valadão's
Uri
last
Valadão.
wave will be counted.
Boom. That's nice. That's a nice little flip to finish the wave. And I believe Yuri Valado and Jose Otavio are going to go through round 3.
Yeah,
We still don't know
yeah,
the score.
We're still waiting. We're still waiting for those last wave exchange scores to come in. And so there.